think I'm more against people just tagging like graffiti on other people's property, and when they can do it where somewhere it can't be seen or it doesn't really affect other people's lives, but when it like it's tagging on other people's walls or on houses, I think I'm against that. But if it's like somewhere where people can't be seen or it can't be seen, then like I don't mind it.
So I don't think I could really say I'm against graffiti, but I feel like if it's on certain, private property, then yeah, that's kind of bad because, not all people want, graffiti art on certain things, but I think if it's appropriate to have graffiti on, something that's not a private property, I think that's totally okay, and I think it's art and it's a way to express yourself in a different kind of way. Yeah.
I somewhat have a view against graffiti if it's kind of like just whatever gangsters writing their name on the wall. I do have an issue against that, but if it's art graffiti, which I do think is possible, I don't have a view against that because it's art. It's not just tagging people's name or saying, "Hey, homie," on the wall, even though they don't say that. Wow, okay.
I don't really have a view against graffiti, mainly if it's gang-related stuff, like stuff that I can't read when I look at it the first time. That I just find that annoying. But if it's the stuff like at Chicano Park, that stuff's pretty beast.
I just have a view against graffiti. It's not necessarily art. Although,
If you got that on video, that's priceless.
I did.
Oh, sweet. What's it?
I do have a view against graffiti. I don't like it. I don't like seeing random stuff spray painted everywhere. Once again, if it's like a drawing, then that's cool, but if it's like just random, Jessica was here, or like Dominic Sensei is cool, written on like a table and like all that stuff, I don't know, I don't like it. Doesn't make it look professional and nice.
I feel like I have a rather negative view towards graffiti because it is illegal and it does kind of diminish the aesthetics of the area in which it's done. I think it's kind of tasteless, and usually what it means is kind of against my morals, so it is a bad thing, but there are also some really interesting graffiti out there. I think some of it is really artistic, so I don't know, I guess it kind of depends on the graffiti.
Do I have a view against graffiti? I guess, like I said, if it's really bad graffiti, and if it's just like dumb stuff like 619 owes this place or something like that, I'd be pretty mad. I'd be like, why do they waste their life on graffiti like that, They should do something cool like that guy. Nobody knows his name. It's that graffiti artist that he just goes around drawing stuff and then people like actually auction it out because it's so good. Yeah. I mean, if it's stuff like that, then I'm just like, whoa, like my hands down to that guy because he's a pretty good artist. But if it's like dumb stuff that's all over the city and stuff like that, like gang stuff, not even like gang stuff, but like people that just like waste their time and money on spraying like other people's property and stuff, like it's bad.
I'm relatively against graffiti. I don't believe that you should be vandalizing public property just for your own gain. I believe if you want to do a graffiti-like style, you should get a canvas of some sort. So that's what I feel about graffiti.
I'm against the kind of graffiti that is like gang signs and just random, things, like obscene messages just kind of written onto random walls. However, I do like the kind of art like graffiti, like the murals and such. And so I guess I'm just against bad graffiti.